What?
Oh. So usually you would like let a nigga know that you were about to start recording.
I thought you saw it.
Nope.
I'm about to start recording. It's recording right now.
I'm just a seller of sweet dreams and long strokes from a place where the streets are mean and lack hope. We all grind for different teams in the same boat, and everybody here just wanna be the GOAT.
What up, what up, what up, what up? It's me. It is indeed the ACE. It's Ken Masters, Ace Metaphor, back for more. Once again with the incredible...
Oh, Ray.
There you go.
I forgot how the intro goes. It's been a very long time.
Yeah.
And
Not my fault.
Anyway, thank you for sticking around this long if you have. If not, we totally get it. If you're new, welcome. Hello. I'm Ray, Ace. I never call him Ace. I always forget.
That is the first and last time that's going to happen. She is absolutely going to call me by my government for the duration of everything we do.
Technically, it's not your government name. It's a nickname.
A shortened version of... Oh my... The technicalities, fam.
So, to celebrate us hopefully coming back to YouTube and sticking around a little longer, we are gonna go through our Japan trip videos and pictures, and I guess kind of like react and reminisce and miss our home.
Oh my god. Yeah, it was 2019 we actually got to go to Japan, which
December 19th, 2019 is when we left.
Yes. And we got to do Christmas in Tokyo, which was awesome. We got to go to Kanazawa. It was just an awesome experience, and super glad that we went, because yes, you heard those dates correctly. December 19th, 2019 was right before the world set on fire.
And we came back December 31st.
Right.
So, and as we were leaving, like, we were on the train to the airport, and they were talking about the first case of the panini.
Oh, okay. Right.
In Japan. So
right, yeah. We just missed it. Now, I'm not sure how to describe it. Were we lucky we got out in time, or did we leave too soon?
Right.
And we could have been trapped in Japan. I don't know.
But
so
either way,
it's all perspective.
So, without further ado,
let's go. Right. So this was on the flight, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
Like, it's your picture. So.
Yeah. I mean, just because it's my picture, I remember.
Yeah, I think it was on the flight.
Yeah. I drink as much as I can on flights.
Oh.
Nothing makes me feel like it's a vacation more than flying somewhere. And as soon as I'm on the flight, I feel like that's when it officially starts. And I try my best to be as lit as possible from start. You drink for a completely different reason.
Sometimes I don't drink. I'm afraid. I don't like flying. I'm afraid to fly. I hate it. Absolutely hate it. I've flown numerous times, and it doesn't get any better. It doesn't get any easier for me. I hate it. Sometimes I'll drink, sometimes I don't, because I don't want to have to use the bathroom on the plane. Like, it's a very complicated situation.
Balancing act.
Yeah, like I don't like to eat or drink anything because I don't want to have to use the bathroom.
Under any circumstances.
On the way there, I remember eating, but I don't remember if I drank anything.
I think you drank in the airport.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I didn't drink anything on the plane, and I lasted 14 hours without going to the bathroom. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing.
Quite impressive,
especially
actually,
for my bladder. But yeah.
But yeah, not at Knob Creek. That was pretty good. And this was the American leg of the flight. So this was probably from Richmond to Chicago, which, wow, of all places to go to. It wasn't as bad leaving, but on the way back was a winter hellscape. There's no other way to describe it. It was...
You just wanted to be cool, one of the cool kids with the masks.
Right.
And you thought that you were going to jump into Japan and it's going to be a whole bunch of different kind of masks. And no, the one...
So this one that I'm wearing is from here. Like, I brought this one with me. And I'm just like, all right, when I get there, like, I was excited as shit to, like, buy masks. This is how lame a person I have become. I am the most uncool person ever. Mm-hmm. But I was super excited to buy masks, and I ran into a couple issues. One, all the masks are plain as fuck, nothing entertaining at all. Two, my face is bigger than everyone else's face in Japan. So even when I found a mask that I thought, was like kind of sleek looking and no, didn't fit this muzzle here. That sucked. Got a bunch of new masks though from Virus clothing.
Mm-hmm. Well, that was after COVID, so yeah, it was a thing.
Yeah, but I got some dope anime inspired masks now, so I'm prepared to just bring my own masks with me this time, because apparently, fuck me and my big face.
Airplane food.
This was this on the... This was on the Japan flight. Yeah, because I could see the Anna.
Okay. Yeah. I was like, I have no idea. It was food.
Yeah, it was food. Like it was good. Mm-hmm. The noodles were surprisingly good. Like I do remember that. That was your food, right?
I don't remember it.
I don't know what that is. I cannot identify.
I don't know what that is.
I think it's fish.
Either. Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, I don't remember.
So we finally in these streets.
Oh, yes.
Okay. This is when we got to
hitting all the buttons.
The hotel.
Like,
yeah,
and
called, like,
needed to
security and help and
figure out how to turn on the lights. Because no one told us how to. And like I think we Googled it or something, or we figured it out, and it's like a slot next to the door that you stick your card in.
You could actually see it in the video. I just realized that. Like, if you watch, like, I breeze past it and don't even realize it. Boom!
Oh, there it is,
right there.
The glowy thingy. That's it.
That's it, right there. And
you
you put your card into it, which is like super standard in a lot of American hotels now. But like, we don't go places like that. So I personally had not been in a hotel in a minute. Like I didn't know what the situation was.
I've never seen this in a hotel in my life until Japan.
Like, yeah, so we were.
But it's a way to save on energy because you need your key card, so
right?
You take it out, and then lights go off. And then
so that there's no power running while no one's in the room. Like it's actually really, really economic, very environmentally friendly, but definitely had me fucked up fresh off a flight trying to figure out how to turn on the fucking light.
Because when we landed, we landed like 8 p.m. ish Japan time.
My brain wasn't even, it was like it was like a 14-hour flight. Yeah. Like all together.
And part of me didn't even believe that we were there. So it was wild. Because we didn't take any footage of like the airport. The airport, okay, first of all, we flew in through Haneda. Instead of Narita. Narita is the more popular one. It's been an international airport for years. Haneda is fairly new for international travel.
Right.
So there was no one there. It was fantastic.
No, I wouldn't even say that there was no one there. I mean, there was definitely less people comparatively speaking, but it was just the efficiency
that too
of the airport.
It was very efficient.
That's what just made me feel like it was empty. It was like you can only be this fast if no one's here. But it's like, no, they're just really good at their jobs and shit works like a well-oiled machine. And we were through customs and had our bags. Well, no, because we didn't take bags.
Yeah, we took our book.
We took book bags.
We took book bags instead. I got this idea from my former boss to take a book bag, take like essential clothes, like an extra pair of jeans, some extra underwears, an extra shirt, and then the next day, just shop,
Right.
buy clothes at the location, and then when
That was pretty
you're
dope.
going back, buy
A
a suitcase and take it back with you that way.
Yeah.
So we tried that, and it was
pretty awesome.
fantastic because the way that I had planned it out, we were going somewhere new every few days. So it was much easier to just each of us have our backpacks and carry that around rather than having a big old luggage and lugging that around. Even though in Japan, it's you can ship your luggage to your hotel. When you at the airport, you can have it shipped to the hotel, and it's sitting there and it's waiting for you until you can check in. Or if you're get to your hotel early before check-in, you could still leave your luggage at the hotel, and
they'll do whatever you gotta do.
Tag it,
Yeah,
and you go do whatever, and then you can come back and check in. Like there's things around it, but it was still much easier than having to worry about that stuff. So that's what we did.
Yeah, and it was really cool too because neither one of us are like real big like fashion shoppers and stuff like that. No, not really what we do.
I really don't care about clothes.
Yeah, but it was cool because it put us in a situation where we had to. So like it made us look at places and things that we might have just passed over. And you know, this is where I got my Evangelion shirt. We found a pop-up and
in like a mall or shopping department or something like that.
That's
randomly.
Like, that's like huge in like Japanese culture. Like they do pop-ups all the time. So it's like when we were there, there was like you'll see one of the things that was unique at the time. There was the Evangelion pop-up, and it's like it makes at least Tokyo. I don't know. We haven't been anywhere else yet, but like it makes Tokyo feel very alive because things are constantly changing. Something that you saw 6 months ago is long gone, right, and now there's something else in its place. So it's like even if you just keep going back to the same place, you're likely to see something new every time you go there. So I thought that was pretty dope, personally.
Back to the airport. So it was super efficient. Kenny, for the first time, used a squat toilet.
Thinking, right?
Like traditional Japanese style.
Oh my God. Bruh. When you gotta go, you gotta go. And like I just had to figure it out. There were, and
the thing is, they had
they did. They had Western
toilets.
Style. Yes, they did.
And I didn't have a problem finding it. I was like,
I was in a rush. Okay, it was an emergency situation. There was very little room for error. I just had to make moves as quickly as possible to get things done, and it worked out. It worked out. You know, like I got a nice little squat in, literally and figuratively. And you know, it was good. It was, you know, it was a unique experience. I lived as a local.
I'm glad you got that experience.
I'm Japan. Not. I'm sad I got that experience in Japan.
But yeah, the airport, it was very, very nice and cool. And then we went outside and we didn't feel like testing out the subway or the metro or so we got a taxi. Don't get a taxi. Unless like you are so tired. You don't need to get a taxi. Take the metro or subway, whatever they call it, because you always tell me I say it wrong.
No, the subway.
But we took a taxi, and yeah, it's expensive, but we went straight there. We got there. The cab driver, of course, super, super nice.
Just
the
awesome.
Doors open automatically, so don't touch the doors.
That's good. Nah, it was great.
It was awesome.
It was great. And like
they had not taken any footage. I can't believe that.
Well, because we just got off a 14-hour flight. Nobody was trying to record anything. Like we were trying to get to the hotel. Like I just needed to get my mind right and like figure my life out and deal with the fact that I was finally in Japan. Like anybody who knows me knows that like I have been all about Japan for so long. Like anime, sushi, ramen, all of the stereotypical things. But even like on a cultural level, like I just fuck with Japan. Like it speaks to my soul. And like landing there, I mean, even just planning the trip was wild. But like actually being there, landing there, being on the plane and asking for sake in Japanese and seeing the stewardess's face light the fuck up. I'm pretty sure I was supposed to pay for that sake, and I did not. I did not pay for any of the drinks that I had on that flight.
Because you said it in Japanese.
I assume that's what it is. Like, I'm sorry, was I supposed to say flight attendant?
Thank you. I was like...
Okay, because I see you Googling.
I don't think you can say stewardess.
The flight attendant.
Thank you.
Okay, it's 2022. But yeah, it was overwhelming, to be honest. Like, and then to know that we had 2 weeks ahead of us. Bananas.
Oh yeah. Of the hotel.
Yeah, just pictures of the room. You know, look, the slippers and stuff. Everything's in Japanese.
So you need internet. Instead of getting a SIM card, I wasn't sure if the SIM cards would work with our phones. Even though they were new phones, they weren't like Samsung Note 22,000. Like it wasn't that kind of phone. So I was like, I'm not gonna take the chance. So I ordered the Wi-Fi, the mobile Wi-Fi. And here,
we picked it up in the airport,
while we
right?
were here.
No, okay.
And then I had it delivered to our hotel.
Efficiency.
So
at
when
its
we
finest.
checked in, they were like, "Oh, here you go," and I was like, "Yay!" It was so cool. It was super easy. Like, mind you, when we're checking in, like the whole time that we're traveling, I just know something is gonna go wrong because I pretty much planned everything.
She booked all the hotels.
I booked all the hotels. I booked the flights.
She got the mobile Wi-Fi.
I got the mobile Wi-Fi. Like I did everything. So I was just
MVP right here.
I know I did something wrong. And so we get to the airport, I'm like, I booked it for the wrong days.
Nope.
No? Okay.
Perfect.
Cool. Tight.
Took the flight, got there, going to check in.
Going to check into the hotel, I'm like, I booked it for the wrong days.
Nope.
It's like, nope. It went super smoothly.
Super smooth.
It was just, everything was great. And then the mobile hotspot, or the mobile Wi-Fi, that worked perfectly well.
Oh,
it was
so
just
good.
So great.
So good. And
it was like there was no problem. The battery life on it was fantastic.
Oh yeah.
It worked for both of us because we were together the whole time. If you plan on separating from each other, then you might need the SIM card, but we knew that was not going to happen. So the mobile Wi-Fi worked just fine.
Yeah, no, it was super clutch. Everything was super smooth. And like for, I'm sure there's somebody who's going to be watching this and is like, I mentioned speaking Japanese on the flight and stuff like that, but like, please don't be fooled. I do not know Japanese. Like, she does not know Japanese.
Not at all.
Like,
no.
But honestly, like, you don't need that. Like,
yeah, you don't.
If you're in Tokyo, if you're in a highly populated area, for the most part, you'll be fine. And Google Maps, you will not look out of place on your phone on Google Maps because there will be other people standing right next to you on their phone on Google Maps
that are Japanese,
right?
Not tourists,
right? It's weird. Like, we don't think about it, but like, there's local tourism. So it's like there'll be somebody from like Okinawa or someone from Osaka or whatever who's in Tokyo and they don't know where the fuck they're going either. They're gonna need that too. So, and also, Google was so fucking accurate.
Yeah, it was really good. I feel like it was better over there than here.
It literally told us what car of the train to get on when we were going places.
And like, we don't live in the city. We live in a suburb. We live in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
So we don't need Google for that stuff.
Right.
So if it does, I mean, the last time I used Google to use the metro, it was like 10 years ago. So I don't know.
Yeah.
So it's much different now. So it was very, very useful.
Yeah, because when we were in New York, I never used Google for the subway.
No.
Like,
well, no.
Yeah.
You went. The bathroom. There it is. That's
after we figured it out.
Oh, another video.
Another video. Here we go.
Why do you look insane?
Because I just got off a 14-hour flight.
So did I.
That's why.
After that long ass flight,
Oh.
at the mad delays and all that shit, bro, we out here.
What delays? What delays am I talking about?
In the tub.
There was delays.
Got my mind together.
There were delays, yeah.
Got the pocket Wi-Fi set up. Dope hotel. Look at this. Your hotel doesn't give you this. Gave me the pajamas, bro.
With the slippers.
Why are you showing your feet?
With the slippers.
Can't stand it.
With the slippers. Bruh.
I cracked me up.
I see.
You don't need mine. Y'all gonna be all over Instagram with this shit, man. Stay tuned.
You're ignorant.
Is that what I sound like all the time?
Yes.
That can't be what I sound like all the time.
Ridiculous?
Ridiculous. Oh, okay. Damn.
Constantly.
All
But yeah,
the time.
so in each of the hotels, we got we stayed with APA.
Right.
APA, APA.
I call it APA. Like
For the whole trip, except for when the hotel in the airport.
Oh yeah, that was not APA.
Yeah, but I know that a lot of hotels in Japan provide a robe or of some sort, or
yukata.
Yeah, or something, and slippers.
Yeah.
For you to use. That's pretty nice.
Which you don't. I mean, that shit was swaggy. Like it felt so good. Like it just felt.
Yeah.
It felt real nice. Like it didn't feel like no low quality shit. It might be. I don't know. Like I'm not fancy, but
to compare it to.
But so it just that shit felt nice, bro.
Oh, okay,
oh yeah, the bathroom. Yeah.
It looks kind of small.
It is kind of small.
Kenny doesn't fit in the tub.
I cannot.
He really tried.
All I wanted in life was to be able to fit in the tub, and I couldn't. Today's efforts create the positive results of tomorrow. Okay. There you go. You gotta get your shit.
Okay, so this is the next day.
Right.
Our first official day
in Shinjuku.
It is like 7 a.m. or something. It was really early in the morning. We were about to go to our first konbini, 7-Eleven. 7 and I
Holdings.
7 and I Holdings. And of course, Kenny had to take a picture.
Well, yes. I mean, do you see that shirt? That shirt is fire. Like,
it is.
Come on. Yeah. I had to. You know what? And it's funny too. I took this picture in front of this thing for this restaurant. We never went to that restaurant.
Oh no.
Never. We did not go to Takumi. Like, we didn't. Nah. Honestly, I couldn't even tell you where it was.
Yeah, no, I don't know. Isn't this when the lady complimented your shirt and asked you if you got it in Harajuku?
Was that here?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there was this older Japanese woman, and she was like, "Oh, I really like your shirt. Did you get it in Harajuku?" And I was like, "Nah, this is American made, custom. Once again, the virus clothing, bruh, fire, absolute fire. To the point that you in Japan and Japanese people will look at you like, yo, where you get that from? Like, yeah, absolutely love it."
We're in Shinjuku.
Yes.
Yeah, I did not.
No, I mentioned that earlier. Oh, I don't get no armrest? I don't get no... Okay. All right. No, I'm learning my place here. I'm just understanding where I fit in the pecking order.
Okay. We're in Shinjuku.
She has a heated blanket also. Like, I just want y'all to know how fancy she's living. And, like, I'm just over here. Like...
Okay, here we go.
Definitely out here in these streets. You know what I mean?
Oh
my God. Bruh. I feel like we low-key in New York. You know what I mean? We're going up. Found it.
Yo, okay. All right. No, because I remember exactly what was happening here. Okay, so we were on our way to the 7-Eleven.
Yeah. Seven and I holding.
All right, fam. I didn't know how far away it was, so I was just like, this is some time. I'll shoot this quick video and shit. And like literally, as I'm getting into it, it's like, oh shit, here it is.
So, okay, we're here already.
No, but that was okay. So that was a very that was a real interesting feeling. Like when we finally hit the streets, we really walking around and stuff. Like I'm looking and I'm like,
well,
are we in Brooklyn?
When we were in the cab on the way,
right?
And you were looking around, and it was nighttime,
right? And I'm just
and
like,
you were looking around. I was like, this looks like Brooklyn.
Real talk, it felt like fucking Brooklyn.
Specifically Brooklyn.
Like not the Bronx, not Yonkers, not Long Island, nothing. Like it felt specifically like Brooklyn. I don't know why. I wish I could explain it. I'm not a city planner or an architect, like I don't know, but it just, I don't know, it just had that vibe to it for me. And then the next day, we out in the sun and walking around and stuff, and I'm just like, nah, this is Brooklyn. Like this isn't, we are not, the flight got fucked up. Like we're not here. Like it was a really weird feeling, but it was nice because it definitely made me feel more at home. If I was gonna feel uncomfortable, which I never did, but if I was gonna feel uncomfortable, like that would have been quickly dispelled because it somehow still felt familiar to me. So yeah, fucking Shinjuku, man. Oh, the goddamn konbini. So I hate to break it to you, especially like if you're an American. I don't know what Europeans have. If you're European and you're watching this, I don't know what y'all have, but I can tell you that in America, our like 7-Elevens and shit like that, they're trash.
It's bad.
They're trash.
So like we used to go to Sheetz all the time. Ooh. And I would get their fries.
I would get shit there all the time. Like,
yeah, you're kidding. We get like wings or whatever. Anyway, so, and we thought that was like delicious because like it was open late and it was like good to like get it for like, like they were making hunger pains.
Right, they were making it on the spot. Like, it was,
and it was fun.
Yeah.
So then we went to Japan and saw that there were options. Lots and lots and lots and lots of different options. Just like you could go in here. Oh, also liquor. You could go in here and you could create your own meal, like a well-balanced meal in the konbini. Oh, some more liquor. Some sake. And so when we came back home and we went to Sheetz because, we didn't have food because we had been gone for 2 weeks. And it was just like...
Couldn't do it?
I don't want any of it.
It was dead. There's
nothing here. Everything here is fried.
It was dead. It was dead on arrival. We have not eaten at Sheetz since 2019.
We tried. I think we did. We tried.
Ruined it.
Yeah, this trip really ruined
it for us.
Eating at a convenience store. Like we would need to go to New York and go to the bodega or
like it has to be like an official
or something like that.
Yeah,
there's no way we can go to Sheetz or 7-Eleven and get
something. Wow,
like I would. Shit, I used to go. Well, before I became vegan, I would go to 7-Eleven and eat their taquito thingies. And then going to Japan, it's just like, oh my gosh, like we're really missing out. We are really missing out, and I just don't understand why we continue to perpetrate this America gross, bad for you food.
It's
how are McDonald's in other countries better than ours?
We're gonna come back to that. We're starting with the convenience stores. We're starting there. We're gonna move on.
We created McDonald's.
We're gonna come back to that. It's okay.
Here's some more sake.
Matt. There was just so much shit in there. So much shit. So much.
Okay.
Oh, here we go.
Okay, so this is when we're back at the hotel and
after our food run,
showing our stuff.
Yeah.
I'm just a seller of sweet dreams and long strokes from a place where the
This is the hot things. Had got the calorie make because
Metal Gear.
There are no cameras allowed
Yeah.
on the pachinko level. Did you just say the way that I'm? Yo, I hate how you eat food. Die right now. Like what? I'm a full grown ass man, and yeah, I absolutely did that. I absolutely did it.
By design, a few of us are ahead of our time. And that's nothing new. I told you that in my first round, but it bears repeating.